And this is big-time college football atmosphere tonight. The Cyclones will kick it deep, and that one's very returnable from about the 5-yard line. Mahdi, the running back, gets tripped up, and the ball came out. The ball came out. The officials still waiting to make a signal, and they say Iowa State ball. 50 career touchdown passes for Fafita. On first down, Mahdi is going to get the carry and turn it around the left corner. He gets to that corner to midfield along the far sideline and finally pushed out of bounds in Iowa State territory.
But he's definitely a matchup to keep an eye on as the night unfolds.
And I called Olsen their top guy. He usually is. That was Burnett. Now a little misdirection. The pitch back to Hudson and a good open field tackle made by Trey Bell, who's getting the start tonight in practice at home, and now they get a home game under the lights. Play fake on second down. Beck going down the right sideline. And that pass is caught. Touchdown. Chase so well. First and goal. Hansen leaves the backfield. Beck under center is going to sneak it for the touchdown. Well, his touchdown throw got taken off the boards.
Big offensive lineman Boniface in black punches it in.
The primary place kicker. And they're not kicking it. They're going to go for two, and they pitched it to Gabe Burkle, the tight end. Yeah, this Arizona defense, which has been so stingy, getting dominated at the moment. Hansen, carry, left side, touchdown. The penalty on special teams, then the pass interference penalty, and domination at the line of scrimmage for Iowa State on a whiteout night in Ames. Defensive coordinator for Arizona on third down and long. Back to over the top right sideline, and a jump attempt and a catch. What a play. But they get it snapped with 1 on the play clock. Beck is pressured, and he goes down. Well, Arizona gets there, and Riley Wilson.
It was Seth Dagey calling plays.
Kind of the air raid style system. Mahdi, the tailback, gets the carry. Big hole straight up the middle, outside the 30, and some good breathing room.
With Lane Kiffin, he had a chance to create a really great relationship with Noah Fafita.
You know, Mike Leach and Lane Kiffin, that's two pretty good offensive minds. Intercepted! Fafita just never saw Jontez Williams, who's taking it back the other way across midfield. Makes a move and finally goes out of bounds in Arizona territory.
For the Cyclones to pull away.
Low snap. Rocco Becht in the pocket. Across the middle. And a beautiful pass. Complete inside the 10. Bramer, the tight end. They love to use the tight ends. And we said, are there any others? Could we see any more?
Do you have receivers?
There was like a little hesitation. Oh, man. A walk-in for Carson Hansen. Touchdown, Cyclones. In the red zone with those tight ends leading the way. And the Cyclones are up big at home. Fafita will throw to the end zone, and what an attempt and a catch. Touchdown, Chris Hudson. Well, back-to-back brilliant catches by the Arizona wide receivers that Brock was just talking about. Hudson from 9 yards out to put Arizona on the board.
Can this Arizona defense stop this Cyclones offense and get their football back to the offense?
Wow, threading the needle and now out into the open. So well again. Another big play for him in the pass game all the way down to the Arizona 10.
This is going to be QB sneak.
It is. The push. Touchdown. So they go. After the turnover on downs, a loss of 2. Now a handoff to a tight end who's going to throw to a wide open receiver. Down to the 1.
Bit on the speed sweep to the tight end, and here goes Rocco Becht for his third rushing touchdown of the night.
No doubt about that one there. Touchdown Iowa State. It's 35-7.
Balancing the pass game, run game. He's kept Arizona on their heels all night long. And this has just been an offensive clinic against a defense. Iowa State is making a big statement.
The Big Citrus is back in the game. That's good news for the Cyclones. Fafita wide open across the middle. And that receiver, he rolls, he throws, caught, touchdown. It's exactly what they did. And Noah Fafita with a perfect delivery to Trey Spivey. And Arizona cashes in a long, impressive drive. It took them a while, but they got in the end zone. It's 36-13.
I love that Seth Dagey got his quarterback out.
Backed in the shotgun. Play fake. Pressure comes. Becht is going to get sacked. Penalty flag thrown. And power conference programs, that whittles it down.
Oh, good point. Good point. Okay, I said FBS 136. Good point. Cuts him in half.
Rocco Becht still in the game, and another big play. Chased so well.
This is a very talented football team across the board. If they can stay healthy, they're going to make a run at the Big 12 title.
Rolling right, Becht gets away. Still looking downfield, and it's intercepted. Intercepted. Well, that's a mistake from the veteran quarterback, Trayden Stukes, by the way, on ESPN News. The other big news from that game, aside from Ralphie, was that Caden Salter played like the guy that Colorado thought they were getting out of the transfer portal. Vincent Craig in the backfield with Fafita helped pick up the pressure, and another completion. This time to Chris Hunter inside the 25. Another Arizona first down. Showing pressure, that's for sure. And they bring pressure. Fafita throws quickly, and it's intercepted. Jamison Patton's had a huge game. And Oregon goes to the Big Ten, and they start playing Big Ten football. Run the ball. Fafita gets swallowed up. Man, he had nowhere to go. The Iowa State defense had a little bumpy ride for the Broncos in the early season with big expectations. Quarterback keeper and a first down. Maybe that will keep Arizona from using their final timeout. But maybe Matt Campbell's just figuring, hey, this is good practice for my young kicker if I need him. And guess what? Practice makes perfect. Up and through.
Because like you just said, Flem, you have two good challenges on the road the next 2 weeks.
The coaches are headed out to midfield. The referees initially stopped those two, but they'll give the handshakes and say this game is now over. 39-14 final score. Rocco Becht and his Cyclones with another win. 5-0 and probably moving up in that top 15.